Are are we live? Yes, so we are live. Hello everybody, and welcome to a chill and relaxed Saturday stream, where today I'm going to contain as much of my anger and frustration and irritation at the amount of work I'm having to redo because last night I was working on a little project. I have recently learned that tardigrades operate in their own phylum within the animal kingdom. Eric, wait, what is phylum? What do you mean? For those who vaguely know, there's like the order, class, genus, species, kingdom, phylum, categorization of creatures. And phylum is a very interesting one because this is the one that does the really big separations between animals. This is where you've got your chordata is one of the phylum. Basically, everything with a spinal column goes in the chordata. This is where you have your arthropod, where you get everything from spiders to moths. And that is also where you get your tardigrade. They are a phylum at a massive groupings, you see. So I decided to look through a lot of the Vtubers I'm following and kind of organize them into phylums to get an idea of where everyone would be. And I was kind of having fun with this project, right? So I started like spacing things out, choosing fonts, like making it look all nice. I spent probably a good half an hour on one person's artwork, cutting it out from the background so it would fit in nicely. And do you want to know what happened? I finished my main draft, which you can see below me. I finished my first main draft, took a snip of it, and shared it on Discord. And as you can see, it looks pretty nice, pretty organized. Obviously, there's still some work for me to do on it, but here's the thing. Not 10 minutes after I took the snip to share, the power went out at my place. Meaning it kicked off my computer. Meaning the snip from Discord is the only saved version I had. So I have to start all the way over in order to get an actual quality version of this picture. So that's what we're doing today. I'm building this design doc I have for myself of this little project. So that's how I'm doing today. But before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for y'all. How are y'all's weekends going? How are your Saturdays? How are you all fucking doing? Oh. Now, lucky for me, I did take a snip of it, and I did save that to the Discord. So while I can't use this image, it does work as an amazing design doc. From this, I can see exactly what I need and want to do to recreate the image, at least as it was when I was last there, so that I can save it. In fact, one second. I'm going to see file, save as. I'm going to make sure I have a save version of this so I can quick save at a moment's notice. Let's see here. Tuber categories. Alright. Weekend's going pretty well. Got to play Helldivers with some friends yesterday, so that was cool. Yeah, that was cool. I think you should probably log on today as well. There's something about getting some sort of a reward for logging in on Liberty Day. I don't think I got anything yesterday, so I don't know. There might be like a gun or an armor or something you get for logging on again, but I'm not 100% on that info. Basically, I woke up today, reheated some burgers I made the other day, went and got a tub of yogurt, sat down and set up for stream, and went around to all the different locations, grabbing the original reference images I had of people and pasting them into this doc so I would have everything here. Now, y'all might think, well, Eric, if you've already got all the photos, that's like most of the work already done. Yeah, so you see, for me, like, I've already got this nice PNG of myself, so don't really need to do any edits there. Here I've got milk, a good little PNG. Uh-oh, this image has background to it. Uh-oh, this image has background. I've got a lot of background deletion to do. Burger do sound good. Burger was good. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I don't even know why I do this. When I make burgers, I actually get, a pound of ground beef, and then I make quarter pounders. I don't know. I don't know if that's just a sign of me being too used to like fast food or something, but I end up making 4 patties whenever I make burgers. So I always have like a couple of burgers left over that I get to use as like lunch or whatever later on. I think whenever I cook, I always make about 3 to 4 meals of it, essentially. I don't know if that's just a scaling issue in my head or if it's intentional. It's usually a good size for a burger. I guess there's a reason all fast food places do it, yeah. But I don't know. I always end up cooking about that much food where I get 3 to 4 meals out of it. I eat leftovers a lot, essentially, but I kind of do it to myself intentionally. It's pretty solid. I remember when I had first moved to Seattle and I didn't really have a job and I was trying to figure out how to make money go. When I would go to the grocery store, I would get 2 cans of beef stew, which where I was, I think you could get 2 cans of beef stew for like $1 each. And that would be a good right there. That's a good 4 solid nutritious meals for you. And then I would go to the refrigeration section and they had the comically large sandwiches. The sandwiches that are probably like a good 2 feet or longer. And the thing was, I don't think they knew how to price these sandwiches. Because I think, if I'm remembering, the comically large sandwich, I think it was like $8, $9 or something. And so I would take those and I'd cut them into like 8 or 9 sandwiches. And I would have 8 or 9 lunches, essentially, out of that sandwich. And admittedly, your last 2 or 3 sandwiches, by the time you get to them, the bread's a little soggy at that point. You wanted to be eating those for lunch and dinner so it didn't go longer than 3 or 4 days. But still, that was a good fucking 9 meals of sandwich right there. I have a job now, y'all. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I have a job now. But that like, I know most people just like buy ramen or like cheap food or whatever. But I was like, no, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a fucking
categorizing.
Large...
Nice. As German, I am good at separating people into specific classes and camps.
Oh God. Damn, Marcy, what a fucking chat going on. I'm glad you're back. How you doing, Marcio? So, actually, you missed the story. Last night, I actually started making categorizations, you see. I had things broken up into the animal kingdom, which seems to encompass 90% of VTubers, and I think 100% of the ones I watch. And then I started breaking them into phylums. Like, we have our Chordata, or the spinal column creatures, where we have, polar bear, gator, tanuki. We have our arthropods with our moths and beetles and spooters. We have our tardigrade with our tardigrades because, yes, tardigrade is its own phylum. Awesome. Then I had to make up a couple of categories. I feel like I captured the essence here. Where here we have Demonica, which basically a couple of Onis in it. And then I made a Cryptoda for our vampires. And are definitely just a sock puppet. And that left me with one little boy left over. So Milkblade gets his own category of Bionicle. But then, as soon as I finished it, the power went out, so I don't have that document anymore. So I'm having to recreate it from the ground up. Oh. So I've gone through, got all of the images I was using. So today I'm basically just recreating that and saving as I go. Where would Joel be? I don't actually watch Joel, but is Joel a possessed doll? If Joel is a possessed doll, then I would put them in Cryptoda, a cryptid, right? Whether it's a ghost or eldritch monster, that feels like it'd be in Cryptoda, kind of. Is there more specific lore you can give me? I guess if it's a demon possessing a doll, specifically a demon, we could put him in Demonica. Though I guess, I don't know why I separate Demonica and Cryptoda. I think because 6 categories looks the nicest here, instead of 5 categories, it leaves that middle space for me to define that these are phylums. But it does feel like something that should separate, like, your demons, onis, succubus from your vampires, zombies, and sock puppet monsters. So it's a dead soul put into a doll. Yeah, I'd put that under Cryptoda. Yeah, that's just a ghost possessed doll. That's a Cryptoda right there. Sorry, I'm munching on Honeycrisp because I bought 8 Honeycrisp apples because they were on sale. And the past 3 weeks they've been out of Honeycrisp apples. So I decided to put them back out of Honeycrisp apples. So I got a lot of apples to eat before they go bad. I'm very bad at shopping. I mass purchase everything, even the perishables. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Hey, they're delicious. And they're healthy. Are apples actually healthy? Are they mostly sugar? You know, I'm staring at this apple now. And I'm wondering if apples are healthy or not. Because, you know, there's the whole apple a day keeps the doctor away. And obviously, a fruit is going to be healthier than sweetness equivalent. Like, it's healthier than any candy or pastry or what the fuck ever. But are they actually healthy? Or is this all just sugar calories, technically? I'd probably put a robot into the I'd probably change my Bionicle section into... Well, no, machines couldn't go in the animal kingdom. They'd have to be in their whole different kingdom. So we would have to have an animal kingdom and a, Mechanicus kingdom. I think. Though Bionicles, I think, still fit in the animal kingdom because, right, they are a living thing in a suit. They aren't actually a machine. But yeah, I think a machine wouldn't go in the animal kingdom. Maybe biomechanics? Yeah, if it's biomechanics, then I would probably relabel my Bionicle category to... What is it called? No, when people go like, oh, are you an android or a cyborg? Right? It's cyborg that's like meat and machine, right? So I'd probably put cyborg. So how do we make it like the Cordata, Cryptoda, Demonica, Arthropoda, Cyborga? They breathe and die. Yeah, exactly. They are alive. Yeah, so I'd probably change Bionicle to Cyborga or something like that. Then put all of our cyborgs in sort of that section. That would be their phylum. But again, an actual robot wouldn't be in the animal kingdom. Mm. Now, V, you would technically be right. If we were doing an actual scientific breakdown, cyborging something would just be changing it and wouldn't affect like its actual genetic makeup. However, we are assuming when we're looking at like VTuber lore, stuff like that, that they were essentially created from the ground up. So someone created Milkblade's Bionicle here. Obviously, that was Milkblade, blah, blah, blah. Somebody created the being that is a cyborg, meaning in most cases, we will assume if someone is bringing us a cyborg complete, that it was created as a cyborg and was not, for example, created as a human to then turn into a cyborg. Now, we would have to separate out those two technically if we wanted to categorize. What would be a good way to separate born cyborg versus turned into a cyborg? Obviously, that wouldn't even be within Kingdom Phylum, yada, 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 because they would be in their original phylum, and the things created as a cyborg would be in the Cyborga phylum. But we could try to come up with a term like this is a natural cyborg versus a unnatural. That doesn't quite feel right, though. We could go the unhelpful definition and say one is a Class A cyborg, one is a Class B cyborg. That doesn't feel quite as fun as coming up with a real term to separate them, right? Hmm. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. To be born as something or created as something. What's good terminology for that? From the ground up. You know what? When in doubt, let's fucking go English to Latin translator. 1 second. English to Latin. All right. From its origin, from its creation, so from dust. So we could do a pulvis. We could do a pulvis cyborg versus a non-pulvis cyborg, right? So pulvis meaning from dust, meaning it was created from dust into a cyborg, as opposed to manipulated from what it was. I don't know, what would from nothing be? Ex nihilo? A nihilo cyborg? Oh, just Nilo. What sounds better, a pulvis cyborg or a Nilo cyborg? Cyborg Nilo class. Cyborg pulvis class. I think Nilo's got better energy to it, right? Yeah. Okay. So within our cyborgs, then, we'll have two categories. This isn't even helpful to what I'm actually doing. God damn it. Y'all fucking distracted me. But fine. Within cyborgs, we'll say there are two classes. There are Nilo class cyborgs, and what would be from self? So we have Nilo classes and C? XC? Nah, that doesn't sound good. From... what happened? Is that capturing shit? Wait. Ugh, cringe. So, not from self. From self doesn't, from... Origin? Origine? No, doesn't sound good. From... Meat. Carne? Alright, so we've got our Nilo class, cyborgs, and our Carne class cyborgs, okay? That's how we'll separate them. Some of them are from nothing. They were born a cyborg. Some are from meat, meaning they came from a living creature that was turned into a cyborg, yeah? Alright, so you know what? Just while we're on this layer, We can write out, let's see here, could be black. I want bombardier. You're killing me. Why aren't you selecting it? Do I need a capital B? There we go. Bombardier. So we have our, what was it? Nilo and Carne. Okay. So we have our Nilo and our Carne class cyborgs. Carne class are not categorized under the Kingdom Phylum system, as a Carne class is created from an existing creature. So a Carne class cyborg would have its original phylum and then would simply be a cyborg now, but wouldn't actually fall within the Cyborga phylum, I suppose. Though, is it helpful to define a Carne class cyborg anywhere within the Cyborga phylum? I don't think so. No. Because anything you do with them genetically would produce the original creature, not a new cyborg. So they would essentially be considered what? They would be considered the same way that a hybrid is, right? Like ligers and mules, where they're technically within their species sterile, right? So a Carne class cyborg is functionally a sterile member, as far as the Cyborga phylum is considered. Hell yeah. All right. I'm glad we were able to solve all of that. Now I need to get to some picture. All right. So how are y'all doing? Everybody having a good fucking weekend? How precise can I get before I start deleting shit I don't want to? Okay, 160 was bad. 132 is getting some of the cloak. 108, still getting cloak. Ah, don't do that. 104, still getting the cloak. 100, just barely. 95. No, okay. Oh, you asshole. All right, wait, did we get it? Hey, perfect. All right. Got a lot of gaps in your hair to get rid of. Okay, and I think, is that it? Cool. Obviously, we still got a little outlining, but we're going to do the worst possible trick to get rid of all that. Border select. Let's see here. Select and shrink by 1. Select, invert, and delete. Now this method is a really quick way to take out the borders. You fuzzy select delete, then you alt select the layer, and that'll outline the layer. Then you shrink that outline by 1 pixel, invert the selection, and delete. That'll let you delete everything that is 1 pixel away from it, which I think is... It's a really quick and solid method. You're going to lose some detailing. Like if we look here, there's like that one thread of hair that was coming in is now just gone. Some of the edges aren't as like hair-like as you had wanted. But for the size we're going to be making all these profile pictures, it is solid for just the scale we are doing. Hey, Anais. Has she streamed it all in a while? Also, where did I cut your head off? Let's see here. We got the blue button in. Got it. So keep your blue button. Shrink it in. Shrink it in. We can take this pretty much all the way in, I think. It's not going to be a square anymore at that point, but hey. Alright, so we'll do this selection, invert. No. Better than doing that, we'll do layer, crop to selection. Yeah, that'll take everything out. Get us good, get us great. Hell yeah. Now can I... Damn it! You're getting the buttons. Come on, girl, help me. Come on, girl. With a cyborg, is it clang, 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 or plap, plap, plap? I think clang, plap, clang, clang, plap, right? We gotta give it that symmetry. Clang, plap, clang, plap, clang, plap. I've been good playing a new game. The fuck, Sour? What game? A Alpha, how you doing? We are categorizing Vtubers. Having a much too long conversation about how to define different types of cyborgs. We came down to a Nilo class cyborg and a Carne class cyborg. If you have any questions, ask the classroom. They should be able to catch you up. Girl, why is it so similar to your button? Ah! Nice. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to do the invert as well. Let's see here. Select, shrink by 1, select, invert, there, delete. Looks okay. Ooh, I got a bit of the coat. Honestly, though, I think it looks fine. You're good to send to the back. Hey! Now, here's a question. I got a question for y'all. This image is clearly a Drider, right? Which I think would fall within the Cryptoda section. However, their Twitter and everything they talk about, like their Twitter is at just a spider. So this is where I'm falling into a section of whether this should go in the Arthropoda or in the Cryptoda section. Because the image is a Drider, but they're defining themselves as a spider, right? Let's see here. Let me see if I can find them. Let's see, you're following. Where is actual spider? Luxia, the caretaker. Yeah, they're at actual Spooter. Let's see here. Arachne looks more spider than elf. It doesn't look like Anais has streamed in a while, and her last tweet was in July, so maybe not. Oh, shit. It's called Rekka. It's still in early access, but you play as a witch girl. It's a bit of a glorified home builder game, but still super fun. Hell yeah. So let's see. I don't know. Do I have to look through any more info? Collect games, even play them? No, that's not really talking about your lore. Hmm. Hmm. All right, I'll see if there's any info on this picture specifically, like if there's any description to it. Hmm. Not really. Wait, wait. I found one where she's describing it where the pedipalps are crossed. Okay, so she's not describing these as legs, but as pedipalps. One second. I'm pretty sure I know what these are, but I'm just going to Google that to make sure. Yeah, the pedipalps are a pair of appendages on arachnids, such as spider scorpions, that are located either side of the... All right, since they are referring to these front appendages they have crossed as pedipalps and not as legs, I think we can define her more confidently as a spooter than as a drider in this case. So I think we're good to keep her in the arthropod fucking phylum. Now, where did I cut you off? Right at the chest. Okay. Go there. Ooh, I think it's because I'm trying to avoid getting just a weird chunk of the body in there. But capture the full finger for that real character effect. Solid. God, there's going to be so much white overlap. Oh, this one's going to be horrible. So your crop to selection. Fuck. Oh, this is going to be one of the worst ones, isn't it? No! Damn! I guess that black outline's doing fucking work. Alright, let's see if we can push it up a bit then. 75 still works. 78 still works. 81 still works. Let's go all the way to 90. Alright, we'll do a 90. That'll be a solid. Alright. Now, we still got a bit of that fuzzy outline, so we'll still do the shrink and all, but that was a lot easier than I was expecting it. Select shrink by 1. Select invert and delete. Beautiful. All right. You're good. Now, this is one I remember doing all the edit work for. There is a bit of a problem with this one, which is the art call out here. To just get it down to a profile pic, we're going to have to take that out, which means I'm going to have to do some reconstruction work, but we should be pretty solid. I know I captured the gator, but let's make sure I see everything that I got before. We got gator, we got most of the arm. It seems we clipped a little bit of the hair. Ah. So we can bring it in. Hey, let's just go right to the edge of the hair. That looks gorgeous. All right, we can bring this all the way down. All right, layer, we crop to selection. Beautiful. Now, we need to get rid of this, which is going to lead us to need to do a little bit of reconstruction on the hat, I think. So let's just do a clean cut right through here. Perfect. Now, to do reconstruction work. Ah, stop that. Oh, my size is insane. Welcome, y'all, to how to reconstruct a portion of something you have deleted. First, you get your pencil down to a single pixel. You zoom into the zone, and you start copying the colors adjacent. All right, that looks pretty okay, but I'm going to darken that one a little bit more. All right, that looks solid. Now we're going to make all of this green. I'm going to just start with the lightest green. Just kind of do a full fill, and then we can darken it back up with the adjacent colors. I just want to make sure I'm getting the right angle on this hat here first. All right, all right, all right. All right, that looks solid. So we'll fill it in. And then we'll do the color adjustment once we have it filled in. Redarken those. Cool. All right, so that only works for the most outer layers. Let's go ahead and grab this green. Start running it through everything. Still not going to match on the deeper layers, but it gives us a strong sense of where to end that. Beautiful. Next, we'll get a few of this. That doesn't seem to be the dominating color, just one that's in there a little bit. This is a little more of the dominating. Okay, that all looks good. Have to re-darken a bit of that for the line. And we'll see. Yep. You can kind of see it's a little fuzzier. It bulges out a little bit more than the rest of the hat does. But I think for the scale we're going for, that is a flawless reconstruction. You can easily remove the chunk of the body if you want the boobs in. I am not going to make decisions based around the boobs. I'm going to live in that world where I avoid having to make decisions based on people's boobs. I feel like that is a strong choice I am allowed to make for myself. Select shrink 1, select invert, delete. Beautiful. Nice and clean. We can send y'all to the back. Oh god, Nio? Is Nio the one they're wanting me to do now? I'm pushing Nio down. Nio goes last. Nio is a hellscape to fucking edit. I can't go to Nio yet. That one took me fucking forever. Unfortunately, the photo I wanted for her has so much going on in the background, and it's so unclean that I can't fuzzy select it. So I have to go in and start erasing around shit. It is without a doubt the worst image I could have picked. Select shrink, select invert. Delete. All right, you're good. Hey, is that fucking flawn? All right, chat. I need your opinions. Which one do I go for? I feel like I should go for this one since it includes the mask and the coat. But I'm really only going for the head. So where would even if I was to pick this one? Actually, this image is pretty fuzzy at this scale. Do I go for a different picture entirely? Because it seems a little fuzzy as I'm getting actually up to the face level of it, right? Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see if I can't find a cleaner flawn picture. Let's see here. Where me following? Where's flawn? Lion! Oh, God. So I could get a really good photo, but all the really good ones got fucking background to them that I'm gonna have to edit. Ah, come on. Come on, you asshole. God. Come on, there's gotta be one with a blank background that's high quality. Right? There's gotta be a PNG. Fucking VTubers love PNGs. Oh, no, no, no. I'm gonna have to do edit work for flan. Oh, wait. We got a winner. I think we got a winner. I don't have to do fucking work. Hey! Alright. Now, we do still have to deal with the smoke effect. Is probably not going to be a clean delete, so I think I'll just end up deleting all of it. But, oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn, really? Alright, that'll work. Ooh, that's going into the hair still. Alright, there we go. We do this. Fully delete the smoke effect. Solid. Wait, ooh, we still cut into the hair there. Shoot. I didn't realize how deep into the hair that was going. Alright, we'll go with that. Okay, that should be solid. That should be an easy edit. Alt, select, shrink. Invert, delete. Hell yeah. But no, as I was going through this process, as I was doing all the categorizing I had intended to do, I ran into a very interesting thing that I noticed, which was that I got a ton of Cordatas I'm looking at. I got a ton of Arthropoda. I got a couple of Tardigrades, some Demonica, some Cryptoda, a Bionicle. And I was just looking at all the animal phylums and like, one second, I'm gonna see if I can actually pull y'all up a list of the animal phylums. Because holy crap, are there a lot of them, right? And most of them are just like different aquatic, tiny boys. One second. And it's like, yo, why are all VTubers like within the Chordata or the Arthropoda fucking phylums when, your layer to new layer? Well, look at it. Look at this shit. Look at all these. What, we could get some rotifers, some velvet worms, are there any starfish, actually? I wouldn't be too surprised if there was some starfish fucking. And y'all know any starfish VTubers that I can follow to round out my list of, phylums I'm watching? Because it's super easy to just toss animal ears. Well, I will technically agree with you. Like, super easy to toss animal ears on doesn't 100% cover all of this, right? Like, you could look, why are they, Arthropoda is so jam-packed. Not off the top of my head. Damn. Mm. I mean, I get to live in my own phylum. Me and Anais out here, the big tardigrades, which is awesome. But nah, like, cause what are some of those other groups? There's gotta be something that's actually fun in here, right? Like, you got clams. Do we got any bitches that are clams out there? Moss. Wait, moss is an animal? Wait, no, this is the moss. Hold up. Yeah, no, there's small there. Why is this here? These are the animal phylums. All right, maybe not all of these are in the animal phylums, but still, a lot of these are. Like, you got your brachiopods, like your clams and shit. You've got sponges. You've got nematodes. Oh, wait. No, here's one. Here's one that there might be. Do any of you know any jellyfish? Like comb jellyfish? Fucking. Was that from the Google AI? This isn't even from the AI section, actually. It is from Google. Velvet worm, roundworm, flatworm. Why are there so many phylums called worm? God damn. Rotifers. Mollusks. There's probably mollusks, right? You know, squids, octopus, that sort of shit. One of you has to know a snail VTuber, right? That's one of you has to. All right, where was I? You. All right, I was checking where I cut your image. Right at the waist, it seems. All right. Oh, yeah, I know why. Gotta cover them hips, girl. Don't you know Twitch don't like hips anymore? Gotta get those cut. Right there. Beautiful. Into the elbows. Come down to that part of the ear. All right. And crop to selection. Beautiful. All right. Sorry, girl. We're not allowed hips anymore. Twitch has made that decision. We have no power here. Wait, we got it. There we go. Nailed it. I was rated into a jellyfish. I remember them. Don't think I follow them as they were not on my list as I just looked. Ah, unfortunate. Select. Drink. Because it would be cool. It would be cool to actually do like a cross section of VTubers. And obviously a majority are going to be in your Cordata, then your Arthropode. But I'd be interested what the third most common phylum would be. Mollusk, I feel like, has a pretty solid chance of being up there, you know? I feel like it's got a real solid chance. You are PNG, right? Ah. Yeah, you're just PNG. Don't need to do edits on you. You're a PNG, but god damn am I shrinking your ass even now. What did I need? I had these set to 345, I think. I might even shrink them more. But 345, I think, gets the... Ooh, wait, no, that goes real fuzzy. So we'll crop to your face first. Then we can shrink from there, so we're losing less quality. Where'd I cut you off? Right below the shoulders. All right. Maybe we capture the Actius. That seems like a good cutoff point. Antennae. Antennae. Go down to the antennae. Actius is in. Layer crop to selection. Beautiful. Layer, scale layer down to, you know what, I'll just take you to 500 for, or 600 for now. We'll shrink you further once we need it. I'll just preserve some of that quality for now. Hey, girl. All right. You're another problem, though, because you've got a multicolored background for me to fucking edit. Seen a few robots, so maybe that even if they're not animal, that's true. But then they wouldn't be in my animal kingdom category, so I wouldn't be able to like. And non-animal just captures such a vast space that it feels a little weird to define just broadly as non-animal. Like I said, if we're going into non-animal, we need to start defining that if it's like a synthetic life versus a living rock, you know? Really got to get into those categories there. Kyoku. What's going on here? Stop that. Stop that. Ah! None of this. Alright. There, we'll scale you down to 600. And come back to do more specific edits later. Hey, is that Alex? Yes, it is. God, you're putting black on black, aren't you, you jerk? Yep, I knew it. Ooh, this is gonna be, oh, fuck. Right there. Fuck you. God damn it. Yeah, we're just gonna manual this at that size. There we go. But yeah, if I was to predict, my prediction would be that the mollusk would be the third most common animal kingdom sort of phylum group, you know? I feel like that would be the one that would get, because that's going to get your squids, your octopuses, and a few other more easily recognized animals. Whereas anything else, you're starting to move into the flatworm versus roundworm versus rotifers versus tardigrades, which I just think aren't the most familiar groups for people. So I think it's understandable that it doesn't quite get the same level of reach. Plus, when people probably are thinking, hey, how do I make myself into a cute animal? Thinking, I want to be a ribbon worm. Might not be the top of mind. Still, I want to find one. I would love to find one. Just unfortunate. Unfortunate no one else seems to want to be that scale. All right, Bat, you're good. Get out of here. Oh boy, are we into all the big edits? Oh, fuck. All right, Metal. Hey, Metal Hattie, how you doing? Luckily for me, Metal Hattie's artwork that I chose is pixel art, which means I got to do a more interesting method of erasing, even though they have a complicated background. Because as pixel art, they have hard edges, meaning I can't just delete everything up to the edge points and be correct. Ah! Fucking Nio jump scare. God damn. All the way down to right there. Boom, boom. Then we'll go ahead and bring this into that. All the way down. Beautiful. Alright, now we gotta start going fucking inch by inch, but should be okay. Delete. Delete. Yeah! Pixel art editing. Finally, something more my speed when it comes to artwork. Alright, delete. Delete. Still, this is probably going to take me a minute. So, what are y'all doing? Interesting news. I have Monday off. I think I talked about this yesterday. So that means I'm going to have some free time to figure out what to do. And I guess I could ask y'all what you think. should I do with that free time? Should I get more sleep? Work on like my own little projects, or should I give you guys an extra stream day? What's your unbiased opinion? Delete? Is that not? There we go. Hey, I'm building the cutest little house you'll ever see. Aw. Tell me a bit about this game, Sour. So that is kind of like a home builder and you're a witch? Are you just making out of like normal things? Like, is this sort of a, God, I'm actually blanking on the name. What's the farming game everybody plays now that isn't Harvest Moon? Stardew Valley, I think? I'd say relax, you deserve it. You don't know what I do. You think I deserve relaxation and rest? Pshaw. Yep. So is it kind of Stardew Valley-esque in the way you're building, or does it have kind of its own unique methodology to it all? Maybe I should use that time to start cranking out memes. Now that a lot of VTubers specifically have been transferring over to Blue Sky, a lot of the numbers are getting reset. So maybe now's the time to flood the market with content, you know? Try to take advantage of everybody trying to look and find people again. Occupy the space. Be loud. No, I don't know. How are we doing? I gotta make sure I don't accidentally delete whatever this is. That's not important. It's okay. Definitely nothing down there. Ignore the weird blue hair. Alright. Metal Hattie, if you ever find this, if you ever see the effort I went through to preserve your beautiful fucking pixel art, hope you appreciate it. God damn. Here we go. I've never played Stardew, so not sure. Fair enough. So mechanically, then, how is it though? Like I know you've said you're building a house, but like, is it go out, collect resources, build house, or is it just sort of design it in your head and you could just sort of execute it for free? Is it more about like the aesthetic where there's like magic, like there's a cauldron and shit you can add in? I'm real curious. I'm a curious little guy. I like to hear the mechanics of games. A lot of games are vibe games, but I still want to know what their mechanics are. I'm mechanically driven. Ah! No! The hair! Shit! Right there. Nailed it. Funny thing about that, almost every artist on there now is getting higher interactions with fewer followers because there's no algorithm. And if you follow them, you actually see what they posted. To be fair, on Twitter, I had always had the thing set to following. So I only ever saw the people I was following's content. But that's a me thing. I think I'm doing that on Blue Sky as well. Oh yeah, bitches, I have a Blue Sky account if any of y'all didn't know. So if any of you are Blue Sky people, feel free to follow me. I got my name. That's the main reason I made a Blue Sky account. I actually made it, I think, months ago. And I was just like, I gotta make sure, no matter what happens, I get my name, because I love my name too much. I would not be able to live with myself if I didn't get my actual fucking current VTube name. Luckily, I don't think there's a lot of people fighting for it. Ooh, so also, since people are slowly moving over to Blue Sky, now is the time to steal other people's names and then sell them back to them, you know? The classic be a bad person methodology. Tends to be very profitable. Boop. Oh, that looks good. I still gotta get a lot of this. Ooh. There we go. That doesn't mean that you see the content. Oh. I get one to understand a game. No, I just know because a lot of times I get a little too curious about the mechanics versus just sort of trying to understand the vibe of the game. There are times where I'm very much where someone's trying to describe a cozy game to me, and I'm just like, all right, but like mechanically, Is it more similar to this or to that? And unfortunately, in my friend group, I talked about one of my professors in college who had a kind of similar thought process to that. It was teaching a lesson about categorizing video games. And they talked about an interesting thing where if you look at it by definition and mechanics, Portal and Portal 2 technically, but the Portal games are actually a first person shooter game. Yet that feels wrong because they don't have the same vibe as a first person shooter, you know? But still, you need to, based on the difficulty of puzzle you're doing, quickly and accurately aim, fire, and move. It's all the mechanics of a first person shooter, yet it's got an entirely different vibe, which makes it very hard to technically categorize it in a way that feels satisfying. And so a joke is that because of that, and because of how many different categories it could fit into, you can describe technically any game as a Portal-like game, and you'll probably be right to some degree. And now whenever I ask my friends, like, oh, what kind of a game is it? They all just smile at me and go, oh, you know, it's a Portal-like. And ooh, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson from those fucking jerks. Go out, find, collect, receive various building materials. Build basically whatever you want. The only limit are items that you can use in the amounts of space you have. Other than that, there's pretty much all up to you. There's also a story, but the game is still so new, I barely have any idea what it is. Understandable. God, wait. No, wait. Why did I tell y'all that story? No, now you all are gonna fucking... God damn it. It won't be today. It won't be tomorrow. But very soon, one of you jerks are gonna look at me in chat and go, oh damn, Eric, you playing a Portal-like game? I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. I wasn't gonna say that, but was wondering what it was gonna happen. Yeah. Somehow, I keep saying this. I curated an audience of sarcastic assholes by some miracle that definitely has nothing to do with my personality. So I know what's going to happen. I know what y'all are gonna do. God damn it. Hey, Hellfrost, if you're still here, I'm curious, what kind of an audience is Junie curated? Because really, the only main parts I ever interact with of her community is some of the streamers and the mod team. And I don't know if the mod team is ever, like, fully representative of the community at large. Then again, I guess if you're gonna mod people, it'd be people who are in your community a lot, right? Though I guess at her scale, maybe that it's not that simple. Metal Hattie, pixel artwork. Step by step, I delete the background. A good range of people? Ugh, boring. Come on, Hallfrost, make a broad generalization of thousands of people for me. What are you doing? Nerds mostly? Boring. Boring broad generalization. See, I like to threaten y'all with my generalizations. Y'all are sarcastic assholes. And you've got to deal with that from now on. You've got to deal with the fact that you have self-selected into a group of sarcastic assholes. Ooh. Boop. Is the bug fuckers. There you go. Yeah, that's a good one. You got to make sure you get them with it. Hell yeah. All right, Metal. Let's crop to content, and we can send you to the back and do more edits later. Oh, Nio. Nio and Mimi, both of your pictures are so fucking busy. Nio, I'll save you to the end because some easy edit work I could do first to trim this down. So just shoulders, and it looks like this one. So make sure we capture the horns, capture the wings of the butterfly, We'll rest right at the bottom of the hair. 1 pixel down. Yeah, that's the bottom of the hair. Bring it in. And yeah, we're above the top, so layer, crop to selection. All right, that's our quick edit work here. Now, both of you fucking assholes have so much shit I have to do. All right, y'all. Y'all are about to be introduced to my original fucking editing style. Back when the only tool I ever had available, because I didn't know how art worked, was MS Paint. I'm not much of a sarcastic people. I'm a bit blunt at times. Oh. Well, I don't know, Alpha. You've chosen to interact with me several times, and you chat with people. You seem to vibe with us sarcastic assholes. Oh. Sorry, eating a bit of yogurt to try to prep myself. Alright. Who do I do first? Fuck it. We'll go for Mimi. Alright. So, back when I had MS Paint as my only editing tool, there was only one type of editing I could do if I wanted to pull something away from the background. And with fuzzy, multicolored backgrounds that are busy like this, it is the only method that works now. I call it pixel by pixel erasure. Or pixel by pixel editing. It is, ooh, with you? Do I want a different colored background? Yeah, let's go with, what's a color that'll pop out from you? Like a lime green? No, you have some green in you. Not really near the edges. You don't have any yellow. Okay, let's go with a yellow background then. Ah! Yeah, that should pop pretty well. Okay. This is the most basic type. Orange? Ooh, maybe... I think the yellow works for... Not the background. There we go. God. So this is how I would spend... If y'all remember the PNG tardigrade, whenever I put costumes or hats or anything else on it, I would have to get a snip of my tardigrade, do this. I would have to get a snip of whatever artifact of clothing I was putting on him and go through this process. I did this a lot using just MS Paint. And as you can see from how quickly I was able to use the fuzzy select, inverse selection sort of tools, all that, how much time that process saves is insane. When I would describe how I did editing work to Juniper, she would basically slap herself in the face and tell me I'm an idiot. And I never truly understood why. However, I think it was a good set of tools to pick up because sometimes images are not conducive to the programs being able to actually select and delete reasonably. Because of that, developing the patience and the willpower to actually do real cutouts of shit. Like also what I did for Categorize when I had to reconstruct his hat, kind of layer by layer there. I think there's something about going through this process for your first dozen or so image edits and then unlocking the tools as you level up, I personally think is a useful thing. Helps you build the patience, build the willpower, build an understanding of when and why to use certain processes. There we go. Let's see, how does it actually look? We're a little fuzzy. Let's put you over top of an actual image for a sec so I can see. We're a little fuzzy, but honestly, I'd say not bad. Ooh, yeah, down here. I think I want to hit off a lot of that darker portion. Trim those dark squares down a bit. I think those are a little bit bleeding with their original background. Okay. Seems good. I think in the elbow here we want to hit it again, but we're going to need to go smaller to hit that better. All right. Yeah, that looks solid. Fuck yeah. Gotta charge my phone. See you later, maybe. Otherwise, have a great weekend. Good night, Marcio. I hope you have a good weekend, my guy. All right. We got one chunk. So how many chunks we got? We got 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, not including the hair loops. Oh, Mimi. Mimi, you're gorgeous, but god damn it. God damn it. You torture me with this. You torture me with this. All right, good. Is that? No, that's the hair, so I don't need to look behind there. So we could just take out this, and that'll be everything on your left. On your left. I sent my house in Discord. Oh, shit. 1 second. Ooh. Oh, now that's adorable. Got anything you're working towards? Like you know the vibe you're gonna go for? Like what's your main resource that's hanging you up then? Alright, let's get in here. So we gotta separate these two hairs. Cool. Yep, this purple is a highlight. Now, is that pink part of the... Ooh, that pink's actually part of the design, not part of the hair. Okay, so we can get rid of that. The green is part of the hair. Now, interesting, putting her against this kind of gray and white background, I think, was actually shockingly helpful for this. Even more so than the yellow. With how vibrant she is, would a gray background been actually good for this? Or maybe a white? I don't know. Seems to be working here. Trim that color back a bit. Is that actually... Yeah, that's part of the butterfly. We gotta take those dark squares back, I'm now remembering. Gorgeous. All right, there we go. Let's see. You know what? Fuck it. V, are you here? There's probably only one reason I'm checking that V is here. I wonder if y'all can predict what it is. Yeah, alright. I'm turning it on for you. Have fun. What is the difference between a beholder and a spectator? I believe spectator, like, are we talking mechanically or lore-wise? Because they are different creatures created slightly different ways. But functionally, a spectator is a lower level beholder. Essentially, what happens when a beholder gives birth to a defective beholder would be, I think, the most accurate way for me to capture them without looking up the exact details. But they are born from something specific happening to a beholder. I think they have to have a specific type of dream. You know, like, dream about their teeth falling out. And that gives birth to a spectator. No, they dream about being watched. About someone spying on them. And then that gives birth to a spectator. But functionally within D&D, spectators are really just very, very weak beholders. They're like, if you want your crew to fight an abomination that isn't going to one-shot them, they're your early game beholder, functionally. Oh yeah, left side clean. Oh god, this is gonna take so long. I hate this. I hate the style of editing. I hate going through all of this. The only thing holding me up is that I don't have and don't know how to get a few of the minor things I want. Also running out of ideas. Ah, the classic free builder in early access, isn't it? Where you're kind of you get a little ahead of the game in what you want to be doing. I guess if I go insane, I can actually drop back to the background for a little bit and start doing the categories because those got deleted as well. So I have to wait, save. Haha! I thought to quick save. Because hell is fucking Sisyphus rolling that goddamn boulder up the hill again and again. You ever think about how creative of hells the Greeks and Romans essentially made? Like, if you look at what happened to Sisyphus or Prometheus, they created, like, their own little unique eternities of suffering. I wonder if it was, like, within that sort of trope, you know, that the fuck, what? I don't remember what the actual book is called, where the Nine Circles of Hell are in. Dante's Inferno. I wonder if Dante's Inferno was really inspired by, like, the Greek and Roman styles of eternal torture, because it does seem to follow a little bit of that design, where Sisyphus is punished to push a boulder up a hill eternally. Though I don't really know. For Sisyphus, that was because he killed guests, I think, right? So it was a very creative torture, but not exactly very inspired by the crime, you know? As you build your house on top of the lower half of a chicken. Oh, wait, shit, you get a Baba Yaga house? Oh my god, V literally said Baba Yaga house. Yeah, we all know what's up. We know what's going on. Getting that Baba. I think the house even has a name, but people just call it the Baba Yaga house. So you can walk your house around? Or does it move around on its own? Oh god, wait, does it just move around whether it wants to? This isn't even part of it. God damn it. God, why am I getting... Is this like ska? What the fuck is happening? No, this ain't ska. This is just punk rock. What's the difference? I'm glad Lotus isn't here. Lotus would lose his shit at me for making that joke. In fact, you know what? Someone give me some, what is it, third wave ska? Is that the shit that's in every goddamn skateboarder game? Hey, yeah, but played by Green Day. Oh, that's why it's got that vibe. Okay. You heard it here first. Eric thinks Green Day is ska. You control it, but the maps are small, so there isn't much need to move around until you're heading to the next area. Okay. Does each area have, like, unique resources, or just, like, a new map set? Like, it's just random generated? I'm honestly impressed nobody's yelling at me for my dumb fucking music take. Or am I right? Maybe I'm just right. Wait, y'all, is Green Day pretty much just ska? Is that what's happening here? Is nobody actually disagrees with me on this fucking cursed opinion? There we go. Early Green Day kind of was. Hell yeah. All right. So they come from a ska background. And it gets a little bit of its DNA mixed in with their punk rock. Got it. Ooh, that's not. That's pretty good. Not sure if it's random, but it's all been pretty much the same so far. Again, still early access, though, so you know. Also sent the chicken to the Discord. Alright, I'll take a look at the... Holy shit, that's a big fucking chicken! I thought it would just be like just like the legs, you know? But goddamn, That's a lot of fucking chicken there. That's amazing. I fucking love that. Well, since y'all seem to be agreeing with me, next time I talk to Lotus, I'll tell him that my entire chat agrees with me, that Green Day is just ska. Congrats, you're all in on this with me now. There is no escape. That's looking pretty ooh, okay, we gotta get rid of some of those dark squares there. That looks better.
They don't have enough trumpets to be ska.
Ooh, damn. Wait, yeah. They're less than ska. They're missing all the brass. Fuck. Shit. No, that's actually smart. Baba Yaga also calls you kitten a lot. Oh, dude, Baba Yaga's gonna fucking eat you. I got bad news. Everything I know about Baba Yaga, if she starts being nice to you, she's planning to like eat you or some shit. Run. Get away, Sour. Don't let Baba Yaga eat you. Lord alive. Mimi, I love your design, but holy crap. Are there so many fucking edges? Isn't that a thing with witches? Maybe I'm thinking D&D witch lore now. Is that they try to make covens so that they can fucking steal power from one another. So if Yaga's helping you out, it means she thinks you'll be a useful fucking lackey until she has to steal your power from you. If the Baba Yaga calls you kitten, do you call her daddy? Stop. No. V? Hallfrost, if you're here, could you time out V for 60 seconds? No. No. Bad V. V? Bad. We do not allow that type of behavior here. Do not call Baba Yaga daddy. Now the game pretty explicitly tells you she at least used to eat people. She seems pretty chill now, though, so... Wait, that's not 60 seconds. God damn. Hallfrost fucking coming down with the hammer. Holy shit, dude. You fucking killed him. God damn. Hallfrost, fix this. What are you doing? I gotta chill. Oh my god, he's fucking dead. Oh, jeez. I didn't want this. I didn't want this. I didn't want this. I'm not seeing any chat. V, are you there? V! I clicked the button, it just maxed out the time. I thought it would give me a time box to type in. God damn. Just do the command. Do the command so you type in custom shit. Damn it, you're a professional mod, Hall? Holy shit. V, are you okay? Where did the mean man touch you? I don't know the commands. What is it forward slash or the default commands? Yeah, you can just forward slash timeout, then ask you for user, duration, and reason. Ooh. Reason will always be cringe. Eric, so we took a look at some of your chat data. We have a question. Well, you seem to time out a lot of people for the same explanation. Oh, yeah, what's that? Cringe. I stand by my decisions. There we go. Oh, we're making progress. God damn it! Oh, it works! Oh, Frost, stop using me as a test dummy! What are you doing? Who told you to do that? I can't fucking believe it. Paul Frost out here learning to be a moderator for the first time. Oh, shit, that's how those tools work? That's crazy. Fucking admitting out loud that you never do any moderation during Judy's chats. Ooh, boop wow. I fucking got you. I got you. I know the truth now, Hall. We all start somewhere. How long have you been a Judy mod, Hall? What do you mean start somewhere? Ba-da, boop, beep, boop, bop, boop, bop. Don't worry, I won't get you in trouble. But god damn. Always thought Junie ran a fucking professional operation out there. Is this the type of talent they got in your outfit? I barely do. Kindred and ZRZ usually beat me to it. Their internet is better, and I have like an 8-second delay. What's the default? I thought the default's like there's just a built-in 6-second delay or something. Or did Twitch get rid of that? I just remember the longest time ago that Twitch had just a 6-second delay system. That was just like built in, or like was just natural to how the system worked. Obviously, I know you're saying you have an 8-second delay compared to them, but I'm just in my head thinking of things. Boop, 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 bop. God, I keep seeing Mr. Krabs in movies now, and every time I just immediately look at him and I'm like, what are you doing here, Mr. Krabs? And every time he behaves like anything except Mr. Krabs, it throws me the fuck off. Hey, did we get it? Oh my god, that's it. Alright. Layer, crop to content. Layer, scale. Let's scale you down to... Oh, already pretty much there. Okay. We'll definitely have to shrink you later, but for now, that's good. And save! We save now! There we go. Juniper and professional are not words I would associate with each other. Damn, it's just, you know, when one of your friends literally makes their living doing it, you just get the thought in your head, you're like, damn, they must be running a real professional operation over there. But internet speed and the power of the thing we're watching can add a lot of time. True. Fair enough. Gauging based on when when chat came up on stream, I have a 7 seconds. All right. Don't get with it. All right, so we got one more. This is our last like photo. Unless y'all are gonna make me add a VTuber you really like to this list. We'll open that later. But as y'all could guess, even though this is a gorgeous photo of Nio, holy crap is their background noise. Alright, we'll take out that. Take out this. Shrink it down. Trim it in. There's going to be another we just have to erase up to the edge, but I'm going to just get rid of a bunch of shit. Oh. Oh. No, wait, I think in the main photo, I ended up cutting off the antenna, too, just so she'd be a little more square-oriented. 1 second. Yeah, we totally got rid of that purple antenna, and we trimmed down this antenna a bit so I could keep more space to include the tail. So I can actually cheat this a bit. In fact, wait, did I take off the whole thing? Yeah, I took off the whole thing. All right. We'll go back a bit, though. So trim it down like this for now. Got it. So in elementary and middle school, I had this game I would play with myself sometimes. If during class they ever had us cutting anything out, where what I liked to do is to get the thing we were supposed to cut out, see where the lines were, then turn the paper so the white side was faced towards people. What? Does the tier list website not do landscape? I don't know. Why? What you looking at, little pink? Judy does not equal professional. Judy equals workaholic. Judy a certain kind of cringe. Yeah. Listen, we've already done the votes here. We've all agreed that of the group, Junie is the most cringe and I am the least cringe. We've already discussed that. And that's a little too deep into those dark squares. I want to leave just some level of them. Make sure I take out anything that's blue and white, though. Hey, there's some ska. Thank you. Was I crazy? Don't like all those skateboarding games just include a ton of ska? Like, is ska actually associated with skaters, or is that more just like they started doing it in the games and then it just sort of got adopted into the community? This was voted on by chat, which is not biased in any way. Not ada Junie's mods. All right. Junie's mods. All of you that are here. I know Tony Hawk did. Yeah. Milk seems pretty uncringe. I don't know. Milk wears boy shorts and speedruns Bionicle. Damn. No, I had to fucking tweet at Milk the other day because one of y'all told me, and I had to look it up. They pulled down the Bionicle statues just recently from Legoland. Like, Milk got to go to Legoland like 1 to 2 weeks before they got rid of the Bionicle statues, which is just insane how, like, down to the wire that came out as. I couldn't even imagine taking Milk to Legoland and finding out that they had taken out the Bionicle statues, like, the day before. Like, the insanity of that. God. That would have been a bad day at Legoland. He went and saw them, so they don't have to keep them up anymore? You're right, yeah. The entire universe, we've just all conspired to make sure Milk got to see the Bionicle statues. It was so fucking fun going to Legoland with Milk. It was also so weird arriving there and looking around and realizing that, damn, this really is a place where 4 adults walking around without a kid feels weird. Oh yeah, and actually, I didn't tell y'all this. I thought we were all going to be wearing boy shorts to Legoland. I was the only one who wore boy shorts to Legoland. Milk didn't even wear boy shorts to Legoland. It's ridiculous. Unforgivable. Wow, I got one for free. You're welcome a little bit. I needed to apologize to all of chat for Halfrost going overboard and banning V multiple times. Ah, dude, that'd be painful. That'd be horrible. Skating games went from punk to mall punk, I think. But more people make ska than mall punk now. What the fuck is mall punk? All right. Can any of you request a mall punk song? Because I don't even know what the fuck that is. I ain't banned no one. You got no evidence. I'm innocent. I'm innocent. False charges. What's this fucking kangaroo court shit? So have y'all been playing the fucking new Shadow the Hodgepodge game? One of my friends got it just recently and has been doing nothing but playing Shadow. Oh, I never played any of the. I was about to lie to you. I have only played one fucking Sonic game. And the only reason I played it was for work. It was when we were doing backwards compatibility testing. It was one of the games I had to do FPS testing for a full playthrough on. No, I didn't do a full playthrough. I was doing a follow-up test on it. Someone else had already done a full playthrough of the game, and I was just given 4 hours, basically after a bunch of updates had been made, to make sure everything had broadly improved on its performance. And I remember that I wasn't the original person to test it, because the original person to test it made it the hardest fucking follow-up to do. Y'all have no idea how frustrated I was with this person. So, in the Sonic the Hedgehog game, there are a lot of different points where Sonic will eventually roll through, like, a tunnel entrance. And when he goes through the tunnel entrance, you basically lose control, and he just goes through the whole tunnel on him by himself. You don't need to input forward or whatever, right? But as soon as you enter the entrance to the tunnel, he just fucking goes. You can't turn around, you can't go back, nothing. He just goes off, right? And when I'm doing a follow-up, I have to follow the recording that the previous tester had. Yeah? So I've got their recording playing, and at the same time I'm doing all the exact same things they're doing, but on my screen so I can record the current performance compared to the past performance. And this fucker would roll full speed up to tunnel entrances and stop a couple of inches short of them. So if you didn't know they were about to do that, and you were just following along, and you didn't match their timing exactly ahead of time, you would accidentally step 1 foot into the tunnel, and your character would go off into it, mismatching the recording, meaning you had to start the entire session over. And this asshole did it almost every time one of those tunnels came up, to the point that I was losing my goddamn mind. It was more frustrating than any other follow along I had to do while testing. This dude was just determined to make this the worst possible follow-up recording you could ever get. Thinking about the memories. Taking a break from cute witch game now. I found a puzzle, and I'm stupid. Hey, don't worry. Portal-like games are always very forgiving, and they're very rewarding once you get through them. There were worse games for testing, but there wasn't one that I had more frustration with the original tester's recording. Actually, no. One of the Resident Evil games, the one where you're in the police station, I had another problem that cropped up with another tester. So when you're playing through, sometimes you'll hit actual bugs, and you'll have to go back and explore them to figure out what they are. But the main recordings we take are like 1 hour to 2 hour play sessions that the whole thing gets recorded so that we can see the full like performance, like FPS, graphics, everything of the game that you're playing. So what'll happen is you'll hit an issue, so you'll just continue to the next chapter point, then you'll go back to your previous save, go back to that area and try to reproduce the ticket. Not this tester. This tester, in the middle of playing through a chapter, would notice a problem and spend an hour reattempting it on our performance recording, and then just end the recording, meaning they weren't at a save point, meaning we couldn't physically follow along between their recordings, as they would end a recording and then start one, at different non-save points, so we couldn't follow along. It was the dumbest fucking set of circumstances ever. So I had to spend an hour watching this dude run up a staircase, then walk back down it, run up it, walk back down it, run up it, walk back down it. And because I'm having to grab a full re-recording so we can compare FPS, I'm having to do this for 20 minutes before I stop, go get one of my fucking leads and say, hey, so I think our previous tester didn't play through the chapter, and we had to watch through the recordings. This recording of them doing this on the staircase ends, and the next recording starts halfway into the next chapter of the game, meaning we're just missing portions of the game's recording. And I had to just go capture the first versions of those recordings because this fucking tester just wanted to explore this bug without actually doing any of the real processes you're supposed to do. It was so frustrating. Looks like our fuzzy is jumping that gap, so I need to widen this a bit. Remember, night of September. Hey, it's not September anymore. And he goes on and on and on. Do you all remember? On and on and on. Remember. I will just manual erase this at that size. Yeah. Do you all remember? Yeah. The 20th remember. I don't know the actual lyrics to the song. It is a vibe, though. I gotta admit, no matter how much I don't know what the fuck they're saying in this section, it's a vibe. You want to sing along with this. Remember, the sunshiny day. Hell yeah. World's #1 tester. Fuck you. Was it you? Was it you, V? Did you do this to me? I should teach y'all how to fucking QA games one day. Free fucking training course. Get y'all ISTP IST. I don't remember the name of the certifications. Yeah, well. Erased. Would y'all like that? Would y'all like to be trained to be QA testers? Show how to use Jira? There we go. Ah, can't add a song. The queue is full, V. Bro doesn't even remember his own certification. I can forget. Fine. It's because it's like 5 goddamn letters. ISTQB certification? I think those are the letters. ISTQB official cipher. Yeah, ISTQB. Yeah, I nailed it. I actually got it. Actually, yes. I don't know if I'd actually be able to show you guys Jira, because I would need to, like, bring up a program, and there's, like, a bunch of... I'd have to be careful not to accidentally show you anything that's got, like, an NDA on it. I could think of some things, though. Yeah, I could think about it. I could make you guys a fucking script to run on a video game. Really drive it home how much games testing is not playing video games for a living. Lord. No, do you know how many people burn out of the QA testing career? Who just came in thinking it would play playing video games? People are not generally ready. They are not ready for how little games testing looks like playing a video game. the rains down in Africa. God, there's so... No, no, why? Why is there so many gaps? Nio, Nio, you're adorable. I love this picture of you. Oh, fuck you. Now y'all can see why I wanted to do this on stream. If I had to redo all this effort, I'm taking full advantage of my extra time. That's right, today's stream is me using this time to redo something I put a bunch of effort into. Y'all are just here to fill the gaps. You imagine imagine actually playing. Wait, Daka, you're fucking here. Holy shit! No. How long has it been since you've been here, Daka? Oh my god. Hey, Daka. Fucking, how you doing? I feel like it's been forever since I've gotten to chat with you. What you been up to? How's life treating you? Wow, wow. When blast the rains down and away. There's no rats here, Eric. If you break an NDA, who would even know? Anybody who watched my VOD would know. But I can definitely think about it. If y'all want to know any of the basics, I can actually answer questions relatively easily while doing this. Y'all have any fucking QA questions? Things like how to get a QA job? It's generally pretty easy, actually, to get a QA job because bitches burn out rapidly. I think most people who get into QA testing, quality assurance testing for video games, have an average burnout of about 2 years. And that's not 2 years on one QA contract. That's QA burning out and never seeking another QA job. About 2 years. Because of that really scary high burnout rate, they are always looking for more QA people. And because QA testing is considered an entry-level position, they are constantly looking for low-skilled, cheap employees to plug into that position. Part of the reason a lot of bugs nowadays, or a lot of games nowadays come out buggy as hell, is they're really just looking for cheap and not professional people, but that does give all of y'all a good advantage. I missed the funny tardigrade. I missed you too, Daka. Just being able to read your name makes me fucking happy. Ah! This is a good mashup. This is pretty solid. Goddamn. That's smooth. I would think games testing resembles speedrun routing or making TAS more than actually playing a game. Even less than speedrunning. Speedrunning looks more like playing a game than it looks like testing a game. At least the runs. Now, I think when people are doing like the looking for new things to speedrun with, that can sometimes look a lot more like games testing than like playing the game. But the actual runs, even speedrunning runs, look significantly more like playing a game than testing a game. I will see if I could pull something. 1 minute. Let's see here. If I can... Here, do I have access to Microsoft 365 on my personal computer? I do not. I would have to be on the work computer. Damn. So I was going to try to pull up, because I don't own Excel, I don't think. I'll check. Yeah, I don't have access to an Excel file here. Does Google Drive allow me to fake an Excel easily? Nah, because I can actually show you guys some fucking how testing scripts are written. If you're curious, there's essentially 2 categories of testing that exist within video game testing. Now, these are very broad categories. These capture a lot of different, more specific testing types. But everything can fall within 2 categories. and that is scripted testing and ad hoc testing. What these basically are, how bad is the pay for QA? Depends how long you've been in it, what actual level you are. Most places, though, are going to offer you minimum wage for QA testing in video games. Especially because most, so this actually, it's a little different. If you have a studio job, meaning, for example, fucking Blizzard, Ubisoft, goddamn Microsoft has hired you personally to be a QA tester, tends to come with pretty solid wage. Tends to come with a little bit above minimum wage. However, most of these places do not hire QA testers. Instead, the places that hire QA testers are like the place I work, called Lionbridge, which is a agency, essentially. It's a QA agency. So they hire on QA testers or people to be QA testers or managers, or essentially they create a team to be a QA team, and then they buy contracts or they bid for contracts with places that make games. And then if they're selected, you get put on the contract for them. So basically, those places, because they need to make a profit and they need to make their bid as low as possible, all of their QA, like their new testers, are paid minimum wage wherever they are located. They're third-party hired developers. Yeah, essentially, contractor. It's slightly different because you work for an agency. You're not like, you aren't under contractor payment. You're still an employee of the agency. You're not a contractor for the agency. This is just important because it covers some, like, legal things that crop up and, like, what you're legally allowed to be paid, what legally they have to provide. Like, I still get benefits from Lionbridge, like employee benefits, because I am their employee. But as far as the game studio is concerned, I'm a contractor. It's just a very specific position. And this is where most QA comes in from, essentially, is you're hired by an agency, and you work for the agency, and the agency contracts you out to actual studios. Because of that, QA is paid minimum wage. The original agency needs to be able to make a profit off of you, and they need their bids to be as cheap as possible. So if you've just been hired on as QA, you are minimum waged so that they can keep their contract price down. And because any more than minimum wage they charge the studio, they need to keep for their profit. Fun, isn't it? So that's what'll happen. However, if you start becoming like middle management within, then things change, obviously. Is my opacity? Yeah, my opacity went down. What the fuck? Oh, that's... Damn. When did I misclick opacity? Shit. There we go. Gonna have to go back in then a little bit to get these corners since my opacity went down. So that's what'll happen. Me, personally, I'm paid well over minimum wage for two reasons. One, I live in Seattle, and I was hired in Seattle, so I get Seattle pay, whereas the studio I was hired, or not the studio, the agency is now located in Boise. So their official pay rates are based on Boise minimum wage, which is significantly lower than Seattle minimum wage. So that's one of the major benefits I get. The other is I am their most senior worker. I am, at this point, one of 3 testers that have been working for this agency for 5 or more years. Because of that, and the fact that I'm really good at my job, I have earned 5 yearly performance-based raises and 2 promotion-based raises, because I am now a senior testing engineer, essentially a middle manager of a testing team. These are the reasons I get paid significantly more than minimum wage, but... Yeah, no, Halfrost got to hear a bunch of this when he got me drunk one evening. I was so glad they were able to offer you the, what was it, the Irish dumpster? Irish, Scottish dumpster? What was that drink they finally got you where they just threw a Red Bull in it or something? Or a Monster? What the fuck was that? But yeah, so that's kind of the basic idea. But essentially, if you're going into QA, entry level, assume you're going to be getting minimum wage right off the top. However, because it is in the tech industry, there tends to be a lot of... You know what? Nah, I'm going to just get rid of this. We don't need that chunk. There's a lot of performance-based raises that can happen. And very quickly, because there's a 2-year burnout rate, you also can consider there's a high chance of a 2-year promotion scale, essentially. Now, this will all depend. For example, if you're contracted onto a studio as a tester, and it's a 2-year contract, you're probably just going to be at that position until the contract ends. And your only promotion chance is going to come through once you're pushed onto a new contract. And they need a manager on that one. But essentially, because people burn out at about a 2-year rate, that generally means there are openings for promotion comfortably every 2 years. That wasn't so clean. Let's make this smaller. So that's the pros and cons of a high burnout. It's very easy to get in, and if you can sit through it, there's generally a very easy path to getting promoted, but they do not care about you, which is why people burn out like crazy. Now, luckily, a lot of people burn out because they get into the industry thinking it's playing video games, so they burn themselves out. But still, as a minimum wage industry, it burns out its workers relatively quickly on its own, even without them coming in with the wrong expectations. Does that fully answer the question that was asked? Because I'm going to be honest, I lost track of the answer halfway through there. I was just chatting at that point. I forgot what the question was originally. With the sickness, you fucking get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. Makeshift 4 Loco? I don't remember what it was called. It was like an Irish garbage can or dumpster or something. Because as time goes on, the drink turns like a sickly green color. Like the runoff from a dumpster. I think was the joke. I believe it did. All right. As long as I hit the question. Well, I can actually look. Let's see here. How bad is the pay for QA? Yeah, so it depends how long you've been in and yada yada. Entry level will be minimum wage. It's not hard to move up your pay either by performing really well or sticking it out until a promotion to like a middle manager position opens up, which they tend to do rather consistently. That's because the industry tends to burn people very quickly. So you're more likely to get burnt out than to get promoted. But if you don't get burned out, there's a pretty high chance of promotion, essentially. Because they need competent people who know what they're doing. And the dumbasses in the industry choose to just ruin people. There we go. Now, like I was saying, there are now I remember where I was before this. So there's 2 basic categories of testing. They are scripted testing and ad hoc testing. Now, there's a lot more specifics you can get into there. Performance testing, smoke testing, and a bunch of other things. But those will all technically fall within one of those categories. Lethal! Hey! Is it batter day already? So, hey there! Hey, Lethal! How you doing? Dreams Beans on the scene? Dream Beans? Wait. Oh, fucking little bat beans. Hell yeah. How you doing, girl? How was your stream? What were you getting up to? How is batter day? And, more importantly, Lethal, do you have any Halloween plans coming up? You seem like, being a vampire, the type of person to be forming Halloween plans. And my chat hasn't really had Halloween plans, but how you doing? I'm actually doing... I just realized I'm actually doing something including you. So, the other day, I started doing a categorization of Vtubers I follow and watch. Hey, batter day went great. We're almost done with System Shock 2. Hell yeah. So I was breaking up things because I learned that Tardigrades occupy their own phylum within the animal kingdom. So I decided to start categorizing VTubers I follow or watch or yada 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 into the different phylums of the animal kingdom. And I got to you and I ran into a problem that I think I've solved. Where, so over here we have the Cordata, that's a polar bear, a gator, panda bear, tanuki. We have our arthropods with a moth, a beetle, a centipede, a spider. Here's our tardigrade phylum. And then I had to get a little creative. So I've created three new phylums for the animal kingdom, including the Demonica and the Cryptoda, because as a vampire, I've figured. No, wait, you're in an ad? No! Wait! No! Fuck! I'll eat some goddamn yogurt while I wait. Chat, tell me when the ad ends. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I was talking for a straight minute, I think, of ads. Oh, I'm peeved. Oh god, fuck you, Twitch. Twitch should just automatically delay ads if you just got raided. Holy crap. Like, we got another 10 seconds before people are back in. This is horrible. Hey girl, are you back? My screen says the ads ended and that you didn't hear anything I was talking about. So, hey, how you doing? So, I started organizing all of the VTubers I watch or follow or yada yada because I learned tardigrades are in their own phylum of the animal kingdom. So, I wanted to start constructing a category for everybody. And it started off real easy because I noticed basically a majority fell within either the Cordata, you know, your normal animals, your arthropods, your insects, bugs, and yada yada, your tardigrades. Then I ran into an issue that included you, Lethal. You provided me with a problem with trying to define everything within the animal kingdom, being vampires don't really occupy a pre-existing phylum for me to Lucid needs an updated pic, lol. Listen, I think it's adorable, and I'm not changing it at this point, because after I made this picture yesterday, the entire my power went out, so I lost all of my data. And I've been spending the entire day rebuilding this image, essentially. That's what my entire stream has been. But I got to you. Vampires are in the hump. No. First of all, that would still be Cordata if they were still considered humans. But I figured it out, and I just invented a few new phylums for the animal kingdom to capture everything else in what I follow. So we have the Demonica to capture our demons and our Oni and like all of those creatures. Then I made Cryptoda to capture our cryptids like vampires, werewolves, and this is definitely just a sock puppet, nothing else to see here. And finally, I had one friend who was a Bionicle. So they get their own category of Bionicle. And I feel like that's pretty solid. Cordates is just everything with a spinal cord. That's basically just other. Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know if vampires, depending on like whether it's the curse, transformation, right? Because this is back into our discussion about cyborgs, whether cyborgs need their own section or not. Because if they're a creature that was turned into a cyborg, their phylum would be their original phylum. But if they were created from the ground up as a cyborg, then they wouldn't have an original phylum, so you would have to construct a phylum for them. So I feel for cryptids, since they're not part of the natural evolutionary pattern of creatures on Earth, they gotta get their own phylum. Because they aren't descended from other creatures. They occupy their own branch of the animal kingdom. So that's where we have our Cryptoda, our Demonica, and our Bionicle. I think an undead vampire could technically live without a spine. Technically, that's true. But they couldn't stand up straight. Hey, you don't know. They're real muscular. Maybe they're like a mollusk, you know, where their entire like skeletal structure is instead just a stiff muscular structure, right? That could work. But anyway, I've had to go through and re-edit all of the photos I had for this original picture so that I could rebuild it. We're very close. We're on to my last fucking cutout I have to do. And then we'll have all the pictures ready to start reorganizing them into their different categories. Now, what I did notice is I don't seem to be following any mollusks or flatworms or like anything outside of for the normal phylum. I only have Chordata, Arthropode, and Tardigrade. I'm only following those phylums within the normal animal kingdom. So I'm just curious, do you know any flatworm, jellyfish, or mollusk VTubers? Because if I want to start capturing more of the phylum categories, at some point I need to start following some people who fall within those. One person in my chat said they had seen a jellyfish VTuber, but they didn't end up following them, so we can't go look for them. I think there are jellyfish. Yeah, we're pretty sure there would be jellyfish and mollusks. Felt like the most likely follow-ups. But I don't know if we'll ever get a nematode or a flatworm. Unfortunately. So, yeah, no, I had a theory. My theory is that the most common third, so after Chordata and Arthropode, I feel like the most common phylum would be mollusk, followed by jellyfish. But I don't know. Some people seem to, I think, disagree with me a little bit because we know off the top of our heads that there are jellyfish. I don't know. I feel like there has to be squid and octopus VTubers, right? I feel like that would be more common than jellyfish VTubers, but I don't know. It is crazy that I think I know of 3 tardigrades, including myself, admittedly. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close to being done. Damn it, there's a gap in the hair. Fuck. I hate this. I hate editing like this. There we go. I do have to get going and rest for now, but I'll be lurking. Hey, have a good fucking weekend, Lethal. I hope your fucking Halloween plans also go well. I know a squid that I'll occasionally watch. Oh, hell yeah. Then you got a mollusk. I don't know. V, do you know how many phylums you capture in your VTuber consumption rates then? Or if anyone thinks they have the most phylums captured. Obviously, I had to invent phylums, so I won't include them in my actual list. So for my actual list, I think I only have, what, 3? Yeah, I think I only follow Chordata, Arthropode, and Tardigrade. What the fuck is this? Who requested this song? Y'all are insane. Ina is a non-Chordata. She is squid. Ooh. Alright, I can bop to this. This is not the usual vibe y'all give to me. I'm fucking down for it, though. Did you say Danny Phantom? Hold up. What? I'm the baddest bitch in this club. Yes, he did. All right. Well, thanks for confirming for me. I appreciate that, V. All right, we're making progress. We're almost cut out, aren't we? You know, I'm gonna just take the knuckle here. We'll do a cut so I could delete this whole section with a fuzzy. Really? Where's that jump in the gap? Is it here? Okay, we'll push it back a little bit more so it can't jump any gaps, I think. That should be enough, right? No. Where are we jumping the gap? Alright, fuck it. God damn it. We'll just do a really big eraser then. I have enough room to feel confident I won't accidentally erase Nio. Oh god, that red in there. That's background. Ugh. I want to be free. Please free me from the hellscape that is erasing backgrounds by hand. I don't want it. I don't want it. Boots with the fur. Alright, how much more? We're so close. Last two sections divided by the hair. We got this. We're almost free. We're almost free of this edit. Then I just have to reorganize the entire chart, get everybody scaled reasonably on it, and we're good. We're covered. We're solid. There we go. Oh my god. I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm almost free. There it goes. Yes! Yes! Oh, we're out. We're totally good. What do aliens count as? Aliens? Yeah, extraterrestrial. That's true. We'd have to, I think, depending on how, like, if we get little green men aliens, I feel like that can comfortably fit within the Cryptoda, right? Because that's a cryptid, right? But if we start getting into a higher variety of aliens, there might need to be some work to be done there. There's a lot of jellyfish VTubers? Okay. But all of the English-speaking ones are no longer streaming. God damn. The fuck? We had an extinction event for English-speaking... God damn. So the species of English-speaking jellyfish VTubers has gone extinct. Insane. Unfortunate. A truly sad event to have occurred. There, we can crop to content. Hell yeah. Alright, y'all. All of the photos have been edited down to just their profile pic. Alright, step one. We're gonna get the right color. Alright, back to the... I don't even know why I'm choosing this pink. There's something vibrant to it, but, you know, we'll go. Alright. We're Bombardier, but we want black. 62 was right. Let's start getting all our text. Animal Kingdom. And we also had Phylum. So we have Cordata. Arthropod. Tardigrade. Demonica, Cryptoda, and Bionicle. All right, We've got these all. We need to get them in a lot. What the fuck? What happened to you? There's like a little square in there that was like bright white. Okay. And let's see here. Animal Kingdom. We obviously want up and towards the center. Then we need to create those lines again. Oh, I moved the background. I see. Background. Let's see. Your layer just fit to center. It'd be in transform. No? Damn. Layer to image size? Okay, that'll work. Alright, so we have Animal Kingdom, then we have Phylum. We'll move these broadly, then we'll start trying to do specific stuff in a second. Cordata, Arthropoda, Demonica, Tardigrade, Cryptoda, and Bionicle. Alright. Now, how did I do these measurements before? I think I made some squares, right? Yeah, I made squares. So each of these squares, I think, are 345 wide. I don't remember what their heights are, though. All these lines I know are 10 wide. So I know some of those measurements. All right, so let's just take a quick look at... So we'll create new layer. We'll just do a black cube again. Okay. And then for this layer, crop to content, layer, scale layer. So we know the width needs to be 345. I know that. I know that that was the width. I don't remember the height is. So maybe I'll just do a 1000 height for now. See if that fits functionally. That definitely feels too high. So let's take that down to a 900 height, maybe? 345, 900. Let's see. Still seems a little tall compared to what I had before, so we'll try an 800. I might have to go somewhere in between 900 and 800, but we'll see. Yeah, so we'll go in 850, I think, should capture it and give us a good common size for everything to be. As 345, 850. Scale it. Align with the bottom. Scooch me left, please. Up to the edge. Do a quick check. Hey, that looks, you know what? That looks about perfect. So then we'll take that and we'll just duplicate it 6 times. Duplicate layered. Duplicate layer. We're at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Cool. Okay, we had what? About 1 to 2 pixels of space in between. Make sure that's aligned with the bottom. Perfecto. That nice and narrow. Wait, is that? Doot, doot, doot. Okay, there we go. We're getting there. We're using these for measurements. Okay. That gap seems a little bit bigger than the other gaps. Probably a 1 pixel difference. And if we've got that much space, let's just move everything. So you move 1 to the right, which means you move 2 to the right, which means you move 1, 2, 3 to the right. Ooh, that was not quite enough space, because to be over here, okay, we gotta move back. So we got to move one. We'll see. Yeah, so that's pretty narrow compared to those. Honestly, if it's only outside 1 pixel, then that's not great. Or that's fine, honestly, if it's a 1 pixel difference, but still, I think I can fix this up. Let's see, where's the Arthropod? We'll move you in one, you in one, you in one, you in one. Tardigrade, I think, can move one more in. Alright, let's look. Okay, yeah, and now Demonica can move one more, and I think that'll give them all about the same gap. It's still not 100% perfect, I think. But I think that is pretty fucking solid. Alright. So now we get all the fucking words aligned on the same fucking position. I might have to just go pretty exacting here. So we'll say, you, come in. We'll just rest your line on there. Cordata. That looks about right. So Arthropod. We'll just put you on top and pixel align the bottom. There we go. Arrow key, fly! Fly with exactness and precision. Fly, my little arthropod. Alright. And, alright, about there. Okay, tardigrades. We got to align you. Oh, did I fucking nail that? Hold on. Damn, I nailed that. Hell yeah, by hand. You know there's an aligned bottom edge? Where? Where's there an aligned button? Describe this to me. I do not believe you, Zelix. I believe you are fucking with me. Nailed it. I don't know, this seems to be working just fine for me. This is pretty exact. I'm getting, like, on the pixel line, so I think this is good, right? Yeah, look at these. These all look great. Select multiple things. It should pop up as an option. Select multiple... How do I select multiple things? Control, click... Nope. Select... Nope. Not shift select, that's for sure. Are you sure that's a feature on GIMP? That might not be a GIMP feature. I don't know if I can select multiple layers at once. Because I'm not seeing a shift click or a control click as a function here. Oh, damn. This bar is actually also 1 pixel up from where it should be. Oh, damn, it was 2 up? Holy shit. I'm so bad at this. God damn, wait, are we getting fucking chatter in the fucking song request now? Y'all are insane. Alright, Bionicle is our last one. Alright, that's an alignment. You see, Zelix, in the time it took you to try to explain how to do it to me, I've already got them all lined up, so I feel this is a pretty solid method. Alright, we're good. We've got all of these set up now. But I want to move them up so we're not lining up with the black. I see. I see. Ah, we're fixing it. Cordata, we'll move you up, what? 1, 2, 3. No, we don't care about phylum. Arthropod. 1, 2, 3. Does that put the P above? It does. Perfect. Tardigrade. 1, 2, 3. Demonica. 1, 2, 3. Cryptoda. 1, 2, 3. Bionicles. 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah! Fucking got it. Okay, that'll look solid. That'll looks good. Let's check kind of the comparison for Animal Kingdom. Looks to be relatively center. There's probably a way to just tell it to center align though, right? Layer transform? No. It was merge down, delete, discard, the stack, layer transform, transparency mask, image size crop, no. Toolbox, default colors, selection, transform tools. Oh, align. Relative to... Oh, wait. I think I found those tools you were talking about. Image. Relative to... Okay, relative to the image, I want you to align... Why are these grayed out? Hey, there it is. All right. Phylum. Relative to image. Oh, did I just fucking, like, drop that right on the center with phylum? Fuck yeah. Cool. All right, so we've got all that. We can go back to move. All of this is good. Now, final thing I need are the connective lines, right? Yeah, and how did I do this last time? I did this, I think, the worst way possible last time, which was I made a square, then I scaled it how I wanted it. So let's do that this time. You know, that sounds like fun. Oh, wait, it needs to be its own layer. Cool, nailed it. All right, layer, scale layer. I know this needs to be a layer crop to content, then layer, scale layer. So it needs a 10 height. I don't know, we'll keep it at the 1700 width and see how that fucking works. Oh, wait, and then I can do the align tool on this and see if that actually works, right? Yeah, so this, relative to image, I want you center aligned. Are you center aligned? You don't look center aligned. All right, now you look somewhat center aligned. But you're not really getting to where I want you on Bionicle, so I need you, what, 50 units longer, maybe? Scale layer will take you to, what, 1750, maybe? Hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, that should be pretty good. So we just need one more type of line, and that is the vertical line. We'll make that its own layer. I have infinite layers for infinite options of editing. Layer crop to content, layer scale. We know we want a width of 10. What is this height? So this is 170, so we'll see what 150 does. 150 even might be too big. So if I want, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so right in the middle of D. We want a little bit of room. So yeah, 150 is too big. So we bring this layer down to what? Maybe we'll check 140. And so how does that look? Let's get rid of those outlines a bit. Honestly, it looks pretty solid, yeah? It looks pretty solid. As we duplicate this, you know, up to 6. Duplicate, 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 duplicate. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Cool. And we just fucking grab each of these and Line them up. Let's hear Arthropod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So middle letter is 1, 2, 3, 4. The R. Ooh, but the O's are going to have a slightly higher kerning. Go here. Oh, wait. What's your height? Yeah, you're going to the top edge. So every other layer should go to the top edge. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna just move all these and we'll go back and do the precision stuff afterwards. We'll just fucking get all these approximately where they need to go. And then we'll come back through and precise them all. Oh, damn, this is starting crazy. What's this song? Dun, dun, dun. One, two, three, four. So right in between the P and the T should be right for you. That looks good. Oh, did I get it on Demonica? Oh my god, fuck you! No, this is horrible! Which one of you did that? V, was this you? No, no. Oh, that's dreadful. Oh, god. Wait, quick save. Woo! Alright, y'all. We've got our categories. We've got our outlines. I've edited down all of the pictures to just their profiles, which means we are pretty solid and set. That's the point. Damn. Oh, God. All right. So now it's time to start doing our scale work. All right. Scale layer down to, what, 500 for now? We'll see from there. Well, you don't quite fit. We'll scale you down to 400. You fit a lot more comfortably like that. Bionicle. Wait, nope. I should keep these somewhat organized. Where is Anais? There you are. You're going up with me. Ah. So if I fit to 400... Oh, no. You need to be a little less, I think. So what happens if I do 345? Oh, I think it's because I didn't crop it down to content for her, but I think that works. Looks right. Bionicle. Let's hear to make you fit. We know each of these categories is 345 wide. So I think if I do 345, we should get all of milk on screen. Let's put you right centerfold there. Nice. Then we have a Demonica, which means I want my other Demonica. So we'll try to push you two close together. There we go. I think I'm going to bring all the way down to 345 right away. Because you got some wide-ass shoulders, so to fit you in here, we're putting you all the way to the edge of it. Yeah, both of you are just so wide. Damn. Oh, wait, already. There we go. Layers, scale layer, 345. There's our Demonicas, at least in their section. We can look at clean things up more later. Hey, Arthropod, get over there. But we're not doing arthropods. Let's go ahead and hit up our cryptids. Hey, there's lethal. To layer, scale. Nope, that's the wrong. Oh, wait, is that the right layer? No, there it is. All right, 345 means you should fit in. Perfecto mundo. God, that's adorable. I love the upside down heart nose. We'll put you up there, and I have one more cryptid, right? Hey, there he is. Put you up with our cryptid section then, and layer scale 345 again. All right. I think that means now we just got our arthropods and our cryptodes. And wait, I have you. Where are you? You should be below that section. Yeah, you know what? Let's do our arthropods next. Remember, remember, on a sunny day. Let's see, is that all of them? No, we got this one left. All right, there's all of our arthropods. What did I do for the original image? I know they weren't quite at 345s. Yeah, all of them were slightly less. What are those, 300 edits, I think, to make them all kind of squash together a bit? All right, let's try putting you all to 300 width, and we'll see if that hits everything I need. Because I'm pretty sure it was 300 was what all of them got, though I might be wrong here. Where's Nio is there. Layers scale to 300. All right. I might have to shrink Alex a little more, because she do be just ahead. That's pretty big, but... Right, if I do just shift these, I think I can tell at a glance if they're about the same size, right? Yeah, 300 seems about right for everyone except for Alex needs to be smaller. Sorry, Alex. Your shot is just too big. Maybe try 250 instead of 300? Even smaller, damn. Maybe that's just a full 200. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, so we need you to overlap over top of Junie, Alex. So you gotta go above Junie on the layers. Nio needs to go above you on the layers. Let's get this organization again. You were a little lower. Oh yeah, and I took you all the way to the shoulder. Then we can erase this chunk of your antennae. Let you fit. And how does that compare? Ooh, Junie's actually could be a tiny bit bigger, it seems. I think 50 would be too much, so let's try 330. Yeah, that seems right. And then we'll center you. Bring that up a little bit, make them all clear. All right. Oh my god. Are vampires cryptos? Cryptids, Dullahan. Just like you would be. Fucking Dullahan out here. Yeah, I am categorizing the Vtubers that I watch and follow, essentially. Oh god. Now we're into our Cordatas. Let's get them all on screen. Alright, who we starting with? All right, we'll take them all down to the 345. That's like the maximum they can be and still fit, just so we can start cramming them all in there. Then we could take a look at the original that I made and start editing towards that. All right, now I'm bopping with this. What is this? Hey, flan. All right, there's Pandy. Let's see here. Who's that leave? That leaves Kyoku and I think Try, right? All right. So obviously they all don't actually fit at that scale, but that lets me actually start cramming them in the beginning. Okay. 345. Okay. Y'all are now jam-packed down to your maximum sizes. Let's take a look at the original image. Yeah, so I put vampires in there, Cryptodas, the cryptids. And then Milk gets his own little Bionicle section over here. All right, so these seem Fallout Boy and Black Eyed Peas. I don't know what it is, but that combo is actually kind of doing it for me. Honestly, if I streamed, I would go VTuber. Well, Dullahan. If you ended up being a Dullahan, you would go in the Cryptoda. Damn, it's kind of starting to sound like I need to go get some Indian food and wine, not gonna lie. I mean, hell yeah, Hal Frost. I fully support that plan. Personally, not a huge Indian food fan. I find the not like I don't want to say oh it's too spicy. I find I'm not the biggest fan of the types of spices they use. I don't think it's like anything like bad. I just know that's not generally where I like to go. I really like what is it? The Chinese five spice mix is pretty good. I'm obviously a slut for the Italian spice mix. But I don't know, the Indian one just doesn't quite get me on the aromatics on it. Cumin is rough. Cumin is rough. I think that's probably what a lot of it comes down to for me. Wow. All right. So, about what scale am I doing on y'all? Did I make y'all half of 345? Let's hear. I know your whole image, I know I made about 200. And width seems similar, so maybe I made them all 200s instead for my Cordatas. Let's try. Let's take Gator Boy down to transform. I'm on layer. Oh, right, not transform. Scale layer down to 200. Then we'll compare to the original image and see if it looks right. That feels too small. Yeah, I think 245 or 250 is probably what we're looking at. So I take you down from 345 to 250. We'll take the quick reference check. Yeah, that looks about right. So we'll scale all of our Cordatas down to 250. At least a majority of them. We have one narrow one in here with Try, who's a lot taller than Wide, who might not have scaled the same. We'll set everyone to 250. Oh yeah, and I'm adding Flawn in now from my original one, so we might have to rescale things again to actually make everybody fit and play nice, but we should be good. You know what, I'll even take Try down to 250. Now, let's see if we can fit them all. We're not going to be able to use the original picture, I think, as much of a reference this time, since we're adding in an extra person and whatnot. Kyoku. We'll use it as a quick reference, see if we can rebuild it, then go from there. Oh, yeah, and with you trying to bite Pandy, I think works the absolute best. Yeah, not quite the right amount of space here, and our overlaps are a bit weird on some of them. Obviously, I think I'm going to send Gator mostly to the back on this, just because this sort of space is an easy fill. So let's hear, where's my Gator boy? He says, see you later, boy. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Bring you up, bring you. All right, I think I might bring you a little more out, and then erase the edge on you. Yeah, there. Yeah, I think that'll do a good fit. That looks nice. We obviously have to keep the cigarette on screen as that's part of you. Physically, I mean. Ooh, and we can't get rid of the word gator, so we'll do that. Maybe I bring Flawn in front of Bear? Or Tanuki? Yeah, that looks alright. I think I bring Tanuki up a little bit and then we clip Tanuki there. Alright, yeah, we'll do the erase hard edge there. Sorry, Emil. I love your Tanuki, but I need them to fit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There we go. Forced in. Let's see here. I can raise you up, but you're such a hard edge on the bottom. It's probably better to just keep you right along the bottom. And we can get your ears above flawn, I think. Yeah, that works. In fact, I think we can lower you two down a little bit now. Fill out the space. Take you up to the top edge to cover the hard edge on your hat. And hey, there we go, y'all. All right, let's move the lines. See it? Obviously, we have a little bit of yellow stuff from the background still peeking out a bit. I'll have to get, that fixed up. But I have recreated the goddamn image. Quick save. And it has been saved. So even if my power goes out again, we will be good. All right, wait. Let's give me the... I don't even know why I'm making this... Am I even going to keep it this pink? I don't know. I don't think so. But maybe we'll just keep it. I don't know. I kind of like the vibe it gives. All right, y'all. Here is my first categorizing pass on the VTubers I watch and follow. We've got our Cordatas, Arthropod, Tardigrade, Demonica, Cryptoda, and Bionicle. Oh, God. Now, do I take out those alignment tools? The black boxes? I don't know, do they look good or do they look bad? I would still want some kind of line there, wouldn't I? Maybe I'd border cut them. Like, let's see, if I alt select and select shrink, what? How many pixels do I want? Maybe 4? And then delete? I don't know, how does that look? I like the taste of cumin, but it's real bad about making you smell. Oh, no. I don't know. What do you think, V? Do we want the solid black box? Do we want that narrow border? Maybe it doesn't make sense until we see it, like, multiple times. 1 second. I'll do it to 2 of them. It's also very easy for me to undo, so it's, whatevs, but... Like, how does that look? Does that look clean? There's something about the pure black background, though, that also looks good, right? Maybe take one of the others out to see if the pattern... Yeah. Let's see. So I took... I've got... Right, there's something right about the black background vibe, unfortunately for me. So do I invert that effect? Make it... Both seem nice. All right, I think I know what I want. I don't know how I'm going to do it. What I think I want is... Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see if I can fucking figure this out. Okay. I want 4 pixels in like I was doing. Okay, let's start with this farthest left one. I want select. I'm just going to shrink just to be there. So this 4 pixels in, I want like a 1 or 2 pixel wide delete, So let's hear. If I from here do select border and I do 2, and then I do a delete like that, that doesn't give me as much outer border as I want. One sec. Let me kind of do what I was thinking. So instead of shrink 4, maybe shrink 5 then 2, because that'll give us a solid 2. We'll do a shrink 5, border 2, delete. So that gives them the black background and that little like pink black. I'll do it to 2 of them so we can actually see the pattern I'm thinking. Select, shrink, select. Nope, border, delete. So you see kind of what I'm... Let's get rid of those. Kind of like that effect, Hmm. Dun 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 dun. Dun. I said it. Ooh. Blinded by the light. Yeah, you think the border? All right. Well, we'll go the border pattern then. There, select, shrink. Yeah, so we do a select. There it is. Shrink 5, border 2, delete. You just gotta go down the line. Select, shrink 5, select border 2, delete. Select, shrink 5, select border 2. Final one. All right. Let's hear it. We'll do the full outline there. And how's it look, y'all? What do you guys think of my first attempt to categorize VTubers into the animal kingdom? It looks pretty okay. I think I need to do some respacing over here for Demonica and Cryptoda. I don't know if that quite fits all together right. Especially now that we have the border. I think I can bring you up to, like, here. Bring you up a bit. Vamp that maybe down a little bit. Try to fill as much of that space as possible. Y'all don't quite have the same verticality that we had over here. Milk's doing perfect, filling up his own category. All right. All right. I think I'm gonna keep that. I think, yep, we're saved, we're good. I'm gonna export and fucking meme this out then at some point. Oh god. So, how long of a project was that? A 3-hour little art project? Well, that's fucking beautiful. God damn. Y'all have fun with watching me fucking go off on that? Oh shit. Alright, let's drop the window capture. Well, how are all y'all doing? Who's still here and chilling? Who hasn't given up on me just doing this dumb little art project? Oh god. Who's live right now, actually? What we got? Oh, Metal's live. What an auspicious time. I'm in and out. Understandable, little pink. I appreciate you being in when you're in, though. All right. I think rebuilding that whole chart has fucking drained me, though. I'm good to answer any fucking QA tester questions if you have them. But oh, oh god, I might have to call a bit of an early stream for myself. I think I'd promised you guys a little bit longer on my teaser, but I'm feeling the weight of that project on me right now. Oh fuck. All right, y'all. Chat. Important question right now. Alex is streaming Signalis. Metal Hattie is streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Masters. First person to respond with where they want to go, that's where I'll send you. She queuing on my A till I test. Fuck you all. God damn it. Fucking, I can't believe you would do this to me. Hattie? Alright, Hall. We'll send you guys off to Hattie. 1 second, man. Let me go ahead and set up that raid for y'all. I appreciate y'all letting me spend my stream time today just remaking something that got accidentally deleted. So, for that, I hope y'all have a great week, a great weekend, a great upcoming week, a great fucking Halloween, and hope to see you all again just as soon as possible. As a reminder, I do have Monday off, so if things work out well, I'll give you guys an extra stream at some point. Here is our, here is our raid target, here is our raid message, and I hope to see you all again just as soon as possible. But for now, it's time for us to get ready to raid. Remember, I love you all. And let's get raiding in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go, girls.